next? What you want to talk about?
Um, I don't know. It's like whatever. What we got up?
I don't know what we touching, what we ain't touching. What are we speaking on anything that happened over the week? Are we speaking on Northern being
Oh
burned
yeah, I
down?
forgot. Yeah, Northern did. They ain't burnt it down, but they burnt it
Okay.
up.
And I always say every time something good happens for the Flint Community Schools, something terrible happens. And that's how I know that it's political. And these people never get caught. And we nosy too. If you done burned our school down, we only way we not paying attention is if you in some type of official capacity, then we might overlook you. So that I just feel like it's some shenanigans in the game. Like I said, and you can review shows prior to where I've said this. Also, you can check us out on ATN News Media Group on Facebook and on YouTube. You can also rerun some of that back. Good evening, Miss Melissa, Sonia, Lenora. Yep. Thank y'all for tuning in. Mickey, did you put our notifications up too? See how you do it. I don't know, Mickey. I'm just asking. Good day, everyone. Thank you, Mickey. You so wonderful. Cause he cold. Mickey cold. Mickey cold with it. He don't play. He don't let me ask him. I can't ask him. He don't play with me. He gonna have to give me. He gonna have to give me a raise. Cause he ain't gonna be. He ain't gonna be doing me like this. Mike Clack. What else is going on other than that? Donald Trump fell asleep in court. Did y'all see that?
No, you see the dude that burnt himself, that lit himself on fire
I
outside.
heard about that.
Then there's another dude. He was over there in Paris, and he done walked up in the building with a grenade in his hand.
Oh Lord, where was he at? Where'd he walk up into?
I forgot. He was some building, but he had a grenade in his hand.
Folks going
They
crazy.
tripping. Then Iran and Israel over there throwing bombs back and forth with each other.
Oh my God, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen to that.
What up, though?
No name. What up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Hi,
Jolena,
hi,
what's up, homie?
Aquil,
Moon
Asaya,
Lagoon. I
Aquil,
like that name,
Miss
man. Moon
Retha,
Lagoon.
Jolene. Hi,
Melissa,
Free. Yep.
Mama Sweet,
Woodrow,
hello. What's up, Wood?
Christine. Yep. We like to thank you. They're tuning in on the 810 side. We're also on the 1420 side. And I also want to say, go ahead and shout that out right now. So, because 1420 can't see you.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I was saying Woodrow was asking what we hear from the Ninth Ward. I just threw up this
Well,
vote for
bro,
Jonathan.
read what it says for
It said vote
1420.
for Jonathan Jared, Ninth Ward City Council, May 7th, 2024. That's in like 2, 3 weeks, y'all.
Okay.
So
So,
you got to make a move. Support the brother out the Ninth Ward.
oh, okay. So, and also, we have elections coming up ourselves. My name is Carol McIntosh. I'm running for the First Ward City Council position, hoping to fill that vacancy by left by Councilman Mays, the Honorable Councilman Mays. So I'm looking to get my name on the ballot. If you have not signed my ballot and you would like to sign my ballot, get in touch with me on a community conversation on Facebook. You can hit me up here at 810 News Media Group, and that's on YouTube and on Facebook, or you can call. I don't know. I done just aborted the phone situation because it just don't do me right. I'm gonna have to check back on that though. So much has been going on, and I have got the flyers going. And like I said, vote for Carol McIntosh for the first ward city council seat on August 6th. Anything you want to say, Mike
I
Clark?
was about to say, don't act like. Let me say something too. Now, vote Michael Clack, 70th District State Representative. I'm running for. I'm a candidate. Excuse me. So support. I'd appreciate your support on August the 6th, and your support financially before August 6th.
Absolutely.
We'll be throwing that cash up out there pretty soon. Uh, Act Blue, did you do yours?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you got to get on that because we doing. That's what we doing. So we'll have
Okay.
Act Blue. So I would prefer, if you gonna give more than $20 to go the Act Blue route. I ain't about to get in none of them
Right.
financial
No
problems. I'm not
troubles.
finna do
Right.
none of that with y'all.
Right, because I gave
With
mine out and didn't realize, and I said, hey, but don't worry,
mm-mm.
I got my account set up and separated it, but I'm finna get a whole new cash out. Because let
Yeah.
me tell you something, they ain't gonna hear me up on no little fives and tens,
No, you
hex.
good with the fives and tens, but anything over 20, the person has to tell where they work at, their name, address. I mean, they got a certain information
Oh, see, I
gotta be
didn't know that.
said.
So I
Yeah.
got one person. I better send the form to him then. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
So
Uh-huh.
that's why I don't really want to do the cash app, because if you're gonna get more than
Right.
then I have to go and do a whole bunch of extra work. So just
Right.
do the Unless we could do the Obama route, everybody get $10,
Right.
$10.
That's right.
I'll do that. I ain't
Hi,
tripping.
Miss Tawana from Mississippi by way of Flint. Hey, hey. Yeah,
No,
that's
I got you, Miss Leach. I got you. I got you. So I guess
Fairfield, California in the house. All right, pump your fist. Hey. Like you keep saying that, I'm still waiting.
waiting on the cash
Wife
app.
from the area. Okay. All right then. Turning in the city of brotherly. Okay, he tuning in from the city of brotherly love. What's up, Rich Bird? And Miss Tia Harris. Hey.
What's up, y'all?
Yep. Good evening. So anyway, we're on the 1420 side, and we did want to let those things be known because we're out here hustling hard, trying to make it happen, trying to stand up for our community, and trying to make sure that we give back some of what we received. Okay. Mike Clack is from this community, also a product of the Flint Community School District. I am also as well. Um, right here, homegrown. I went away to college, but he did as well. But this is where we work at. This is where we do our public service at. This is where we do our donating, our time, giving, our volunteer work, whatever it is. We're right here in the city. So, and we've been here. We didn't just show up. So we like your support. Also, what else? We was talking about Donald Trump falling asleep in court, steady calling Joe Biden Sleepy Joe. Well, what's going on with that? And is it wrong to be sleepy? I mean, because when you work hard, you're gonna get sleepy sometime now.
I mean, who working hard though?
Um, well, I don't know who is working. But I'm working hard. What you
No,
mean?
no. I mean, you just said Donald Trump falling asleep. You
Well,
said
he falling asleep because he old, but he trying to talk about Joe Biden. I imagine he working hard too because he do a lot of stealing and scamming. He sold out of them ugly. Did any of y'all buy them tennis shoes? I want to know.
no,
Let me look into the camera.
no.
Which one of you suckers
Fat
you
Joe
bought
bought 'em.
some? Let me catch you with them shoes
Fat,
on. I'm gonna
Fat
take
Joe
my
bought some.
Fat Joe bought some.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Fat Joe, and I used to like Fat Joe. That lean back, I ain't playing no more with that. I'm done with that. Let me tell you something. Ever since I seen that uh show on the news about the Mars Company and M&M's. I used to go buy the M&M's, that big bag that cost 70. I didn't care what it cost. I was finna buy the big bag because I'm gonna be tossing M&M's back in my mouth all day long at work. I seen that. I ain't had no M&M's since or Snicker bar. Y'all already it's killing me too. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna act like I don't miss M&M's. I do, but guess what? I'm gonna be bigger than that. You can't do my people and think I'm gonna support your nonsense. I'm sorry. I don't need to be eating M&Ms like that. No way. That's probably why I done lost a couple pounds. Hell no. To the no, no, no. That's what Ridgerow Green said. I'm done with that.
Oh, so
And
did you want
okay.
to talk about Northern before after you got off the phone? We'll wait till you get off the phone.
Man, I got to do
FCC
better than
forgot
that.
you on the phone.
Again, I got to do so. I'm gonna have to come up with a different solution for this
Yeah,
whole
we could wait
situation.
till you get off the
But
phone.
yes, I haven't dealt with Eminem since then. I mean, because we have to start standing for stuff. So when I find out you abusing kids, pushing old ladies down at city council meetings, okay,
Yeah.
janking and snatching on old ladies, a healthy man, that's what we done came to, Flint. I'm gonna speak on that. Okay, if you didn't see what happened, go watch the meeting. That was night for last, the city council meeting where we had a whole full-grown, healthy man lay his hands on an 80-year-old woman and manhandle her, and he ain't the police. See, that's the lawlessness that's allowed around here when you roll with the corrupt. You can be a healthy man and snatch on old ladies, and that's acceptable. Okay? That's how pathetic we have become as a city. And see, some people are all right with that. See, long as it ain't they grandmama or they mama. But when they snatch your grandma and slang her to the ground, I bet not see you talking about that was all right. Because I'm gonna act just and I'm gonna pray for your grandmama. But when I see you crying for your grandmama, I'm gonna do you just like you did somebody else. A grandmama is a grandmama. Keep your hands off old ladies. They got authorities. They don't need you. You can't even do your job you supposed to be doing right. But you want to handle old ladies? Go ahead, because y'all know I get mad. I heard about that.
Wait a minute. He put his hands on her?
Yeah.
I thought he put his camera in her face and she kind of shooed him out the way.
Well, they said, because I need to watch it. I don't watch a lot of stuff
I couldn't
because
see. It was
I
too
get
much going on
mad.
in the camera scene.
But they said he kind of pushed her on out the way. But whether he put his camera in his face or pushed her,
I mean, he good. I know he'll
whatever it is, keep your camera back and you
nah.
too.
Yeah,
Because what you doing is calling yourself intimidating the old lady.
Yeah, no,
okay.
He
it's about the same thing.
He good for one of these.
Not
he
right,
good for one
right.
of them.
Now, okay, but when somebody take your phone or take your hand, because you in my personal space, so when I slap your hand on my face and your iPhone fly in the street, then you gonna have your little posse trying to make me buy you a $9,000. You know what? People so ignorant. Some stuff is just common sense, but then again, I guess common sense ain't that common. So anyway, look at the YouTube video, judge for yourself. But I think either way it go, we see you from around the world. You sit in the front. I support you, T. Okay, then. All right, then. He abused women too. Yep, you didn't see the video of him forcefully evicting a woman. I don't know who that is forcefully evicting a woman, but I heard about some evicting women and all kind of unlawful. Let me tell you something. Flint is becoming lawless. And you need, if you are on 1420 and you are listening to this, please look at the city council meetings on YouTube. How can you call yourself a Christian and support some of this behavior? I don't understand. You gotta watch that on 810 News Media Group. Oh, I'm sorry. You got to watch it on 810 News Media Group, and that's on Facebook and on YouTube. But it's a disgrace. I also want to say, wrapping up on the 1420 side, we thank you. I want to thank Mr. Dumas for having me last Saturday. I had a good time.
Yeah, I know he called her out of her name.
It was a good interview, and they said he called her out of her name. So please look at that, because we can't keep supporting people because they got fancy titles, education, hooked up with certain people, and support their bad behavior, okay? And then you think you are an example for some children or should be writing, giving out awards, and you live like a dog, but then you want to honor somebody. Child, please. We have to do better. And it starts at the top, okay? Mess rolls down. If we don't hold the people at the top that are elected or who serve us in the community responsible for their actions, then how you gonna tell young children who are out here hopeless how to have faith or how to have hope, dignity, operating integrity? How will you do that? Look, time out for hypocrites, okay? They dealing with hypocrites, Puff Daddies, and all of them. I told y'all Puff Daddy was gonna be in some trouble. They coming down on his tail too. Folks get scared when you used to say Puff Daddy. When I said it a month ago, now everybody's saying it. Malcolm X said send them to the grave. I don't know about that. I ain't killing nobody, because girl, they'll throw me away for real. And I ain't promoting for nobody to do that, but I am promoting for us to start boycotting, start marching, start standing up, start calling people out. So on the 1420 side, if you like to check us out or continue with us, log into Facebook 810 News Media Group on Facebook and on YouTube. We thank you for listening. Love somebody, love yourself, operating integrity. Until we talk again, this has been a community conversation. I am your host, Carol, along with
Clack.
We'll talk to you next Friday. Peace. Now on my 810 side, because I usually don't be that rough with my 1420 side, because you know I don't. I usually be tender, a little more tender. Than,
a little tender.
How you know me? Because you know he be dozed off on us. But anyway, you say what? I see you calling us boring. That's all right. You might need your rest. You might have to fight at some of them city council meetings.
I know the way y'all put me in them ethics and accountability.
So you Joe go to
looking at get your how you rolling over here.
He don't like it. Oh well, with Joe, get yourself together. Then he threatened to get me after the last. He could have got me too, because I was acting ugly. Because he making me sick. Showing out. Yeah, I was showing, because they making me sick with their lawlessness. If you gonna act ugly, I'm gonna act ugly too. I just ain't gonna break the law. But I am gonna straighten up a little bit. I do love Mr. Joe, but I'm disappointed in him, because he's a whole different guy from when Mayor Weaver was in administration. And I fought like a dog for him, because I thought he'd stand for something. He's really letting me down big time. To put Joe in that, I did. I ain't gonna lie. Because he did good as the vice chair. I'm disappointed. I know. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed too. You ain't the only elected official in here that I'm disappointed. I did that. Well, I'm on mine. I don't know nothing about nobody else.
I ain't say. I mean, board member.
Oh, when I mess up,
I'm
I
disappointed.
did. I fought like. Let me tell you something. I
So you
scrapped.
say you the reason right
like
now
cool.
Joe couldn't.
I ain't the only reason. He needed more than my vote, Mickey. Why
But
you?
George was the one that
He
pushed him over
loved
the
to
top.
slang me under the bus. I swear.
Yeah, nah,
I don't know
I'm
about
all
no
in.
push over the top. See there, you got. Anyway, I may have messed up. I am still running for May's seat. I'm running for the First Ward City Council. I'm expecting to get my name on that ballot. I'm gonna hustle real hard. This is our last
How many more
weekend.
signatures you need?
Well, I had validated, but it's not totally validated to the day that it closes out. But I was good on 74 signatures, and then I turned in another 12, and I still have some. And I'm gonna hustle all weekend.
So what's required? 75?
75.
Ain't no wrong
150.
with 100.
150.
Well,
To be on the safe side.
So
okay.
well, you going door to door?
I've been going door to door, like I said, and I have.
Yeah, I'll go. Let me see what I got to do tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Saturday.
Saturday. So I'll be out hustling real hard these last few days. So that's what it is. Trying to get my name on that ballot.
Can I wear an elect Mike Clack sweatshirt?
You can. Yes, you can.
I'll be out there.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because you got a job to do. You stay wise. So yes, you need those votes. So I would suggest you do it. Are you still? I am still running for Mr. Mays' seat. I'm giving a shout out to my sister Audrey F. Young Muhammad. Okay, Lashana Muhammad is giving a shout out to Sister Audrey. All right, we love Sister Audrey. Yeah, and me and Sister Audrey got to talk about that canning thing because I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't know. They try to save people. When you get into your habits or whatever, like a
You talking
mother,
about like canning,
like a
canning,
mother.
like put
Yeah,
stuff in the can?
yeah, canning in a jar,
So
in a
you
jar.
can cook.
Huh?
You can cook.
Dressing, greens, cabbage, chicken. I can grill. I likes to eat, yes, because my family is from down south. Ain't no.
They ain't
No,
got,
I'm finna tell you. Let me finish. Let me finish for you. Me.
Go ahead.
So in our town, it ain't no fast food restaurant. They got Subway finally here the last 10, 12 years. But when I was coming up, wasn't no fast food restaurant. I be down there all summer. So you got to cook. So yes, my grandmama get out there, catch the chicken, skin the chicken, and fry the chicken. Okay.
So wait a
I
minute.
ain't
So he's
asking
saying
for all that.
in the
I'm just saying,
hall.
can you cook?
I can.
the
I told you
23rd, the
yes.
last day for your
Monday. Yes.
yeah. So that's me too. So as of right now, it's only 2 people in this race.
When do I want you to come down and help? I think I can handle these signatures. I think I got this licked. But once, if the Lord blesses me to get my name on the ballot, and if the voters select me to get my name on the ballot, I will be hustling. Mickey don't care. He be dogging me, boy. He's so hard on me. He like, how you had that parent that's hard on you. Ooh, he hard on me at the
I don't
studio.
expect the best out you though.
I see. Ooh. He like the folk at my job. They at my job. My one homeboy Theo, man, shouts out to Deacon Theo. He said, Carol, they hold you to a different standard. I said, I know they do, Theo, for $1 extra. And it ain't even my job. I'm filling in, and they make me work harder than the person whose job it is. But okay. I'm just doing what I got to do because, baby, in 2 years, if they say, Carol, you can leave today at 12 o'clock, at 12:01, I'm in my car pulling out the parking lot. I don't care what they offering and what they ain't offering. When they say I can go and I got my pension check, deuces. I don't care if I got to go to Walmart. They be talking about a lot of them people in there with 300 years can't hardly walk, about to fall out, and that's their business. But it ain't no windows in there, so you don't know if it's raining or if it's sunny. It's concrete floors. It's like a penitentiary, except for like a work release program, okay? Or fenced all in, okay? You work whistle to whistle, leave when the whistle blow. You gotta be back when the whistle blow. So let me tell you something. I can stand at the front entrance of Walmart. Just they be telling me I ain't gonna be no greeter at Walmart. I will. Hello, welcome to Walmart. How can we help you? How was your shopping experience? I sure can. And then don't get me started on that.
So what is we talking about? Because like what are we doing right
We
now?
talk about me retiring. That's what we
like,
talking about.
I'm like, what?
I'm
what?
dreaming about it. I'm sorry.
Let's
get
She
back
done
on
talked
track.
about herself in third and fourth person. She done been the greeter at the
Because I'm
store.
I'm trying not to get
what?
fired and make them 2 years before I say the wrong thing.
She the greeter at the store. I'm sitting over here like,
what else you want me to do? Work at your office when you win. You know I told you. But when I coming down here to work with you.
But child, you gonna win.
I know it. That was before
Well,
Mays
I got a
passed
question
on.
for you. I got a question since I see y'all doing this. We're gonna do this right. What would a Clack state rep term look like? What could we expect?
Bussy.
Phew. All right. Well, look. I I definitely would like to look into some investigative agency, so we can get this, local corruption, handled. Like I would definitely, that would be one of the, top things on my list to do. Also, we need to get our water situation straight. We need to get our school situation straight. We need to
Man.
get, like I don't know how we weren't in that group of schools that didn't get their debt relieved. I mean, they got their
Man.
debt relieved. So, we need somebody, me, that's going to properly and efficiently advocate for our school system. You know what I mean? Like it's like if y'all only knew, if we would have had support from a state representative at the state level, how much more funding we could have got. You know what I mean? Like, true enough, we did get a lot of money, but we still don't have enough money to build a school. You know what I mean? Like, and do everything that we've done. So I would, oh man, so much.
So basically, what you saying, the citizens will know what the duty of a state rep when you get in there.
The duties of a state representative are pretty much the same as the duties of a school board member, like just at a higher level. What you do is you set the budget for the state.
Okay.
You make instead of making policy for the district, you make laws that affect the entire state. So you pass bills and they turn into laws that affect the entire state. But what you want to do is, your best interest is for what the area which you represent. That would be Flint. Flint has certain needs that maybe Troy, Michigan wouldn't need.
Right.
So you have to be able to talk to certain people and give and take, you know what I mean? As to, look, Flint we need to pass a bill about, I don't know, drive-by shootings.
Right.
They ain't got no drive-by shootings in Troy, Michigan.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's got to be you got to figure out how you going to, do whatever to make the best interest of your district pass statewide. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it's got to appeal to everybody all the way around. So that's why you got to learn how to work with both sides. So am I making sense?
Yeah.
No, I get exactly.
Okay. So like, that's why there's no reason why, if our state representative voted for the Mackinac Bridge infrastructure, repair or whatever, that she couldn't have said, all right, well, look, if I vote for this, then we need some more funding for our roads or our pipes or our something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like our bridges or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Negotiation. See it.
Right. So like, it ain't no reason why, if infrastructure is being voted on, our infrastructure by our, we shouldn't be in that talks about anything here in the city.
Okay. Well, hold up. I got you. I'm gonna give it to you. What would a Carol being in the first ward look like?
Okay. And see, that's what happened on the school board, because I was over here with the partners. You got to give up something. I'll work with you, but you got to give up something. And that's what it would look like. First of all, I need to know where our ARPA funds went. Okay. Once they got there, how they were spent. Because if you got some ARPA funds, you supposed to let us know how you spent that money. It ain't just know you got them and make it rain how you want to. Okay. You may have helped a few people, but if you didn't got 6 figures, I want to hear about how you only blessed about 7, 8 people. Did you build them a mansion? Okay. So I'm going to track the funds that we've already received first. Because see, because you will not keep getting money from the federal level if you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Give it back.
Okay. And you will be in debt.
And you'll never get money again.
And all them 501c3s or 501c3, 3C, or however it go, because I tangle that up, they won't be held accountable. You will. Because you voted for these people. Because what, they probably gonna dissolve their situation or whatever. It's a way for them to make it. It's not a way for you to make it, but for them to stand on your back and ride. And I'm tired of them riding me, and I'm going to work every day. Okay, my water bill is amongst the highest in the country, and it's not even drinkable. Why? How you got somebody on audio talking about they poisoning the whole city, and ain't nobody went to jail? Nobody's standing up for us. That's clear. So anyway, I'm gonna track the ARPA funds. I need to know where them water dollars is because they talking about they gonna drop them to the city now. Did y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that the money's supposed to go to the city. Why would anybody send anything to the city during an election? Okay, and you seen how all the ARPA funds walked out. So I'm asking questions like that, and then I'm looking into figuring out how to move legislation. I'm praying that Clack get in there on the state level so he and I can get together and do some things
It's
like
gonna be
that.
some investigation.
Yeah, on behalf.
Look, when I tell you, it's gonna be. They better not give me no fast track to no state police detective. You know what I mean? Where they would have to answer to the state representative. Do you know how many? Man, look, I'm not playing.
And, okay, Michelle said in an $87 billion budget. Why you cover it up? In an $87 billion budget, 100K ideas and the state park are the only items for Flint. And that's the truth. Out of 87 billion, much as you pay in everything, 87, and I hope she don't know what she talking about. I really do. But if she do, because I haven't investigated that.
Well, how in the world can you not
It's the
stand
most
up for your
scandalous
town
thing
and say
you ever heard? And then after these people treat you like that and dog walk you, they come back, vote for me. I'm hood because I did this. I gave free water down there. You got $786,000 and you sent bottled water to the senior high rise.
Look, out of 87 billion, 87 billion. We can't. I mean, true enough. Now they might say this is the thing. Here's the thing. Now being realistic about it, this is what they could be saying. Okay, look, y'all from Flint. We done gave y'all damn near $1 billion anyway.
Yeah.
Y'all from Flint. Y'all don't vote. Y'all from Flint. You ain't got nobody down here ever telling us that what y'all need. They just down here just saying, pushing the yes button, saying yes. Everything up and down the line this well, I can't even say that because but anyway, when they decide to show up, let me say that.
Yeah, see that stuff like that, Miss Melissa.
They could say we done gave y'all damn near $1 billion through Flint from the water crisis. You know what I'm saying?
What you saying, and even from what I'm hearing from your perspective and Carol's perspective, we will see some investigations. You will be talking about as far as this corruption that we see that's going on.
Yes.
And let me say this. I started an investigation when I was the president of the school board.
I did too.
Okay. And Michael Clack, when I left, he continued that investigation. Okay. I gave him the information. He did his homework and he continued that investigation. Now, what the po-po's gonna do or what they ain't gonna do, we did learn something from this though. We learned something. We launched a whole investigation, put a bow on that ish, and we still don't know what the outcome is. We don't. And then they were supposed to call me and get my little information or get my little testimony, a statement, get my statement. They never did call me. I had to call them. The man said, "Oh, I was gonna call you. I just bet you. I bet you. Anyway, so I did give that statement, but that's been so long ago. My God, I'm just waiting to see somebody get picked up.
Look, I wanted to talk about Northern.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So when was the last time we ain't spoke about Northern Heavy? That was Sunday. So that was we ain't spoke about Northern here. That was where did I speak about that at?
Well, at the leadership meeting.
That too. Oh no, because I did an interview. Oh no, I did do an interview on I think it was WSMH. I ain't seen it yet, so they may not let it come out because of what I was saying. But but what the lady asked me was, she said she saw something on my Facebook page, saw my post about me saying that this was not, an accident. You remember I posted something about it not being an accident.
Right.
And so the day of the fire happened. That was last Sunday. I went up there 2 or 3 times. So second time I went up there, I talked to the first time I went up there, I took the pictures and the video, which everybody saw. The second time I went up there, I actually went over to Northern and was like, because I was looking at the firemen, like, why y'all ain't in there just like putting the fire on? Y'all just standing out here chilling. Like, what's going on? So they said that they had to just let it was so bad that they just had to let it burn all the way out.
And it was terrible.
And so what I asked him, he said the first dude, excuse me, let me get my professional on. The first fire department inspector or investigator, I don't know what his title was, but he wasn't one of the ones that was going up in there with the suit and the hat on and with he wasn't one of them. He had on a collared shirt and anyway, he said this was definitely arson and that there was 6 points of 6 points of accelerant on the second and the third floor, spread out through the second and third floor. So I'm like, damn, that don't sound like no kids.
No, that's a professional.
Yeah, them some
That's
professionals.
the one who been setting them school buildings on fire and getting away with it. And like I said, best to know it's political. I don't care what you say. You ain't in no neighborhoods, any neighborhoods you want to go to, and setting these schools on fire, and ain't nobody never seen you. You are in an authorized position. They in some official vehicles. Okay? That's the only way. Ain't nobody living in these neighborhoods never saying nothing about this. Come on now. Come on. Especially, and I'm gonna be honest.
That's not it.
What else?
So I walked away and I went over talk. I talked to the white guy, had on the collar shirt, and the white guy said same thing. So I'm thinking like, okay, why ain't nobody thought about there's a serial arsonist running around here? You know what I mean?
Because they have to investigate some people that they don't want to lock up, probably.
It's all right. It's finna happen. I'm finna tell you why. Okay. So I left, and then I came back a couple hours later. About 4, I can look at my phone, 4, and I see that the mayor is there. And I'm like, what the hell he doing in front of a camera doing an interview at Northern
on school?
And I had just spoke to Kevin, the superintendent, and they didn't speak to him. They didn't ask to speak to the superintendent, but yet the mayor is up there getting interviewed by, I don't know which media outlet it was, and I didn't watch the interview. But what the hell he doing up there talking about our stuff?
The same thing a city inspector doing up there. Nah, okay.
The city inspector did say that he was told by the mayor's office to go and inspect all of the. That's why. Look.
Okay,
that's
who gave the mayor the authority?
Nobody.
Oh, so he just doing what he want to do.
And
I'm gonna say this: our former superintendent is related to the mayor. Okay, I'm gonna say that. People don't know that. Why they trying to hit them licks? Okay, well, when it come out an investigation, I don't want to see you back there with your camera zooming in.
I ain't hear that. What happened? I just woke up.
See, there ain't that. So he gonna be made what? AATN was there.
I just woke
on
up.
The bump.
What did you say? I missed. You ain't gotta repeat it.
He's so rude.
So look,
I can't wait to call into the bump, belching on the phone and stuff like that.
I was just messing with
being rude. No, I'm kidding.
No, you said that we finna go at it on here like that. That's how we finna do each other right now. We finna show up on. We finna cut up on your show.
Yeah, woke up.
And I'm just messing with you, man.
He is.
Oh no! So
we doing. We gonna have a fundraiser. It's gonna be an exorcism. He first. We gonna get something, and we gonna go down to the city council. We gonna get some of them down there and splash them with.
No,
it probably ain't gonna
every
work
time
on
when y'all connect the dots and say somebody found me, it seemed like hell, fire, and brimstone becoming
that truth. The truth hurt.
What she just said when she connected the dots right there.
Oops. That Mickey. That's why you jumped out the parachute.
It's like here we go. It's like
they're gonna be trying to shut us down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry for telling the truth live on the book and the tube. Okay, but yeah, in case law enforcement watching, you might want to investigate that. And then they got the nerve to have a lawsuit in. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh yeah, so Monday morning, I got up and I went to the fire department, and I asked for I requested the report. On the report, the report doesn't say arson. The report doesn't say arson. We have to FOIA that report, which they told us we needed to do. Anyway, what's that say? Oh, so I called. So the next day, the fire department called me and they told me that I got to FOIA this, and that. And so I asked her, I said, well, look, if I wanted to know how many fires have been at Northern in the past, I don't know, 10, 15 years, how'd I go about getting that information? She said, I can get it to you. I said, well, how many fires? She said like I don't know, 25 or something.
See what I mean?
But I said, no, I said, were those all structural fires? She said, no, that was like someone with brush fires and, stuff like that, So I said, well, how many structural fires had there been in the past, since Northern has been closed?
What she say?
She said about 10.
Mm.
The odd part about it is it was like 3 or 4 times last year.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was like 2 days apart.
Mm-hmm. That's how they do. That's how they was doing Williams. When we did that, when we announced that the Flint Community Schools was out of the debt elimination program, Williams, this school on fire, that school on fire.
Mm-hmm.
A dog. One time it was a dog on the roof of Central. That's what somebody called and told me. Okay. Did all this kind of not every time. Don't say you finna go over there to Central and tear that down and do something. Darn near Jesus himself come back from and resurrected again. Okay?
Yeah.
Everybody, white people that you never even knew was in the area. I don't see a lot of young white people staying in the inner city of Flint. Man, we went to talk about tearing Whittier and Central down. Young white couples, and I live around the corner.
Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah.
It was about no, not this many. Not no auditorium full. Get on out of here.
Yeah, no, but it's not just. It's over there. It's across the street by the park, Woodlawn Park area. All of them. It's the same organization.
It's a few. This one.
And then it's the ones that stay across the street. They stay across the street from Central.
There was too many of these. It ain't that many houses over there, Michael Clack. Go on. You wasn't near. You didn't see this.
I've spoken to that group of people though.
How many is it?
It's a lot of them.
But let me ask you this. Did they say, well, this is what they said. They don't wait. Let me tell you what they said before you jump on their surfboard. They told me, hold on, let me say this now. They told me they don't want us to tear. Listen, no, I'm just saying. Before you get to protecting these people, this is why I don't think they live.
I know what you're finna say.
I think this is why they don't live in the community, because they told us they don't want us to tear Whittier and Central down because that's so problematic. You got to block it off. But yet they let them block off for the FIA. They let them block off for the Whiting. They let them block off for the new art institute, the new little art thing over there. They let them block off for all that. But when you say something about Whittier and Central, here they all show up. They don't want no construction in their neighborhood. Come on now. That I'm all right with construction right here, but I'm not all right with construction right here. My street can be blocked off over here all the time, but when you want to tear this eyesore down, that's probably dropping my property value and is a safety hazard, I don't want you to tear that down. And then they get to talking about the historical value. Ain't no historical value. It is a money pit. It costs more to restore it than to build a whole new school. So now, who is a homeowner would go along with that? Come on. That's across the street from where you spend your money at, where you raising your babies at. And you don't want that tore down? Okay, we can talk about something else.
No. Half of the people, from what I've spoken with, want to tear it down and build a new school. The other half don't. Okay. Now, I've heard a multitude of reasons why they don't, From what I can gather, they just don't want the kids that, in the neighborhood no more. Coming from the school.
Maybe they don't, but I still want that tore down.
Yeah, I know.
And then you don't want kids in the neighborhood. It's a school right there. You don't want our kids in the neighborhood. You almost told the truth. You was this close. All you had to do was just go a little bit further. Spit it out.
Look here.
Okay.
We both running an election right now.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice. We got to talk off camera about that. Okay, you go.
I'm just saying.
We have such excellent, engaged representation that is dedicated to serve. But, all right then. Nah, that's right. That's right, Mister. We passionate about what we do. Make no mistake about it, though. We love one another. We just argue about the issues, the reasons. But at the end of the day, we roll in the same way. We fighting for the people. So that's what I do like about it.
I was this close.
He almost slipped and told the truth. He liked to let it spit. Let me say that. He liked to do it how I like to do it. Raw.
Oh, my God.
Raw. But he went nice about it. That ain't nothing wrong with being nice.
wrong with that? She said, oh my God.
Yes, Miss Freak.
Hot in here.
It's getting hot in here.
But yeah, so I mean,
Well,
What
you
else?
know what? I could look forward to seeing y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Flint, the stuff that's going on, we do need to shake up some of this broken leadership that's going on.
We do. Okay.
Talk to you.
Stephanie Rogers says, Carol, what are your thoughts on making First Ward better? Well, first of all, being a little more vigorous with the cleanup. And I would like to see where you get the leaves swept up out the streets because other communities still have that while we don't. Because I noticed after the winter, we got to clean up. First of all, clean up and take care of what you have. Then I would like to see some of these vacant lots be soil tested, and we could be putting some community gardens because groceries is high, and you would be surprised at how gardening uplifts seniors and make them want to get out. And seniors like to work in their yard and keep that. And I think it's good for our young people because it's survival. You growing food, self-sustainability. I would like to teach agriculture in our schools or set up an agricultural program. And before I got on the school district, how I first met Mr. King, he was helping me get some information on hoop houses. Joe. That's why I'm so disappointed.
Joe?
Yes.
No, Mr. Joe
Yes.
standing on
My
business.
Joe who I'm mad at. Yes.
Mr. Joe don't stand on business, King. Okay. Everybody was somebody at one time before they went to the dark side.
I'm gonna have faith in Mr. Joe. Please come back to me. I miss the old Joe. I miss my old Joe. I still don't say that. I still got Joe Biden. The Lord, Mr. King.
Oh, Mo, you really in trouble. Right now, the name Joe ain't good.
It ain't
from
going
the singer
good
to the politician.
Oh my God. You ain't gonna be dogging Joe Biden. Joe Biden did more for us as a people than anybody. He sent that money to your community. Now, if your leadership pimped you out of all your riches, then it ain't Joe Biden's fault. And trust and believe, you can vote for Donald Trump. I bet you won't get no tons of millions through here. It might be some millions come out.
How you doing, sir?
You ain't gonna get them. Not enough to make no difference. He might give you like 1,500 or something. Enough for them young kids to go crazy and get themselves locked up and do something stupid.
So what you, not to cut you off, Sister Carol,
Mm.
Brother Clack, so what would it look like from you being a state rep dealing with the school system?
No. Like as far as dealing with them, like
helping the school board. How could you being a state rep, you going from being on the school board to you being a state rep, how could you help? How could you be an asset as a state rep?
Well, first off, I'm gonna hope that we can get a little bit more than that 87. With the state allocating 87 billion,
yes,
we got to get some of that. Like we got to get some of that money. Like seriously, like there's no reason why we couldn't have gotten our debt forgiven with 87 billion. So my first, I see somebody asked me what my first 100 days would look like.
Yeah, that's my cousin stuff.
Okay, yeah. Well, as soon as I, put the hand on the Bible, walk off stage and do what I got to do, next day I'm going to the state police. We investigate some folks down here in Flint. That's just what we gonna do. Like that's just what we gonna do. But no, I'm serious though. I'm so serious.
Gonna be like Joe King is.
No, I'm so serious when I say that.
And I ain't putting Carol in this because she on the Ethics and Accountability Board. It's just for you. So you ain't gonna be like how Joe is when you trying to get investigations and they get stalled.
No.
You going right handling business.
So on top of that, when it's budget time, we for sure I for the life of me can't understand why our state rep didn't say nothing for us to get our debt relieved. But then they want to stand in the way and take the credit for the efforts that Dr. Pugh made to get our debt relieved.
Put my name on.
Yeah.
Don't put Michael in their name. We heard they did some work. We heard they did some good work. Don't put their name on it. Put my name.
So really, that's
I'm running for something.
Really, that's the reason why we the school district tried to, we was trying to get a lobbyist to try to lobby at the state level because we didn't have nobody at the state level trying to give us, working with us or for us to put us in the budget to allocate more money for the district anyway. So I for definitely would go and try to, well, it ain't me try. We would be getting more money allocated to our school district with the Clack at the state rep. Let me see. I said I wanted to make the investigative wing to investigate local corruption.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I really I'm serious about that.
Yes.
Because I'm tired of this.
Me too.
Like I'm tired of it.
That's why I be on here flipping out. I be trying to hold myself together, and then, whew. Mr. Clack, are you giving up your position as vice president? Good luck on your campaign.
No, my term was for 2 years. So I'll just be walking away from the 2 years and not seeking reelection. And not seeking reelection as school board. So that's another thing that we got to keep in mind, because my school board seat will be vacant. So we need somebody,
and not nobody that's has been there and participated in corruption and bull crap. Because I hear some of them old members that likes to get their palms greased that was down with the illegalities want to circle back for that seat. And I hope the heck not, because the school finally moving in the right direction. We don't need no bunch of people who will sell us out for free dinners, and this palm greasing got to stop. Okay.
So what you saying, Carol? I just want to ask this question. I want to get this right. It's not for you, brother. Like this for Sister Carol over here.
but
What you saying, Sister Carol, is that we got some pocket watchers and sellouts dealing with the school system. That's what you saying.
And then I want to address something that Michael Clack said at the leadership, because he was like, not to offend you, Carol, but this previous board, I just want to say to Michael Clack, oh, we're going to talk about it afterwards, because I made a promise.
No, not lie. No, we just talk about
we're going to talk about it afterwards.
But okay. But you just saying.
Yes, what you said, that's true. That's true.
Clack leave.
What I'm saying, this is what I'm saying.
To me, sister.
People that have already been there and they want to circle back, the school district, you don't get paid. So what they want to come back for? Okay, I'm gonna tell you why.
Talk to me.
To solidify the propaganda, to keep the BS and the stealing and the bullshit going.
But so as they get money, these people that's coming in and stealing this propaganda.
Well, see, they counting votes, and they figure if they get their girlfriend on the school board, then they can still up and steal and do a little bit for the kids and get a lot of bit for themselves to help. Heck with that.
So you saying people taking stuff on the side?
Well, they make a way for themselves.
They do. They make
because when I told them they were stealing, they said, "So what?" Oh my goodness. That's what I said. I clutched my pearls.
I'm clutching mine.
Never. You don't even wear pearls.
So you saying they are stealing from the kids' future?
And they pass too. Should they get a chance? Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, but what I would like to say, speaking of Michael Clack's situation in all seriousness, and I would like to see him go to the state level and hook up with local government here to streamline these little sidekick buddies. Because see, when people been on the job for 30 years, they make friends. And it's just going to be hard for me to investigate Mickey, Michael. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being honest because I love y'all. We got to get that. Look, if they break the law, they got to be investigated. So we got to, this friendship buddy click, this running it in the ground. We got get some new blood that ain't hooked all up with this propaganda.
This how good I'll be to you, Carol. I'll be like, Carol, you ain't putting nothing up because this is it. I'm coming in, this is it. I love you, but this is it. I can't let you keep doing it. We got to save Flint. But that's how I'll be. I'll be like, look,
that's the truth. You done stole long enough.
If you ain't got what you got, we cleaning up now.
Let me say this. So Winters asked me about the tree in the first ward in Pearson Road. My brother and my father used to own a tree cutting service.
Oh, okay.
So now, but this is what I got to say. If it is water running under Pearson Road, now we got an infrastructure bill that Joe Biden is working on for everybody, and then dropping money. That needs to be an overpass then. That needs to have some type of bridging. You can't just keep putting cement down on a sinkhole with water washing it away constantly and think it's going to stay. It's not. You got to do it right. If they making bridges that's 20 and 30 miles long and longer than that, you can make something going over Pearson Road. But our local government don't care enough about us, especially on the north side. And I'm hoping when Clack get to the state level and he's getting some of these billions for us, that he get a little extra few dollars for us to tear down these vacant houses. And I think the residents need to have the opportunity to own and invest in Flint.
Matter of fact, I just
we need to get some programs directed for residents, not these fake A nonprofits and people who done put their. Oh, I want to talk about. I hear one of the city council people wrote a resolution. Now this is what went on at the city council meeting. That this my I have people that watch for me and give me feedback because I'll be on here cussing and clowning if I
Do
watch myself.
tell.
So you was there.
Look at him.
They say they say they as one of my good home girls say they did a what she called it, the freaky, the sneaky, the kinky, the crazy, the low life, the lazy,
I'm listening.
a kinky two-step,
Oh wow.
a stinky two-step.
It was funky, wasn't it?
Yeah, the funky two-step. That's what
oh
they
my
did.
God.
Did hit her funky two-step and waltzed her a $300,000 resolution right up to the council table for votes, bypassed the administration and everything. See, when you a thief.
You talking about when Liddell did that in Judy for Candace's job?
Oh no, you heard about it too. Oh, you was there. And I heard that somebody from the administration got up and said, we don't know nothing about that.
Ed Taylor.
Did he?
He said, look who signed it.
Ain't that something? So these people still is so tough. She say, I want $300,000. I ain't gonna need. Damn, it's run that on there. We got 4 votes. I'm finna get paid. See, cause what you gonna do about it? We done
but it
wrong.
can't get on the agenda unless the president put it on there. Correct.
That's what we did. That's what we did. The ad hoc committee. It was Liddell and
with the school board, there can't nothing get on the agenda.
Well, from what I heard, they ain't do that. I heard they bypassed all that. Because first of all, whether it get on the agenda or not by the president, it's got to be signed by the proper people
after it's voted on. To get on the agenda, to get put on the agenda.
But no, wait. The administration got to approve it first for you to be getting money out of city funds.
No, because Ed Taylor did say check to see who signed it.
It wasn't no signature on it.
It wasn't no signature on. So
but
somebody got.
But before you bring it to the table, somebody above you got to say, "Yeah, we with it. Bring it before the people."
Well.
That's even on the school board.
Wait a minute.
You don't get to just roll up there with your stuff.
She did say, Liddell said after the administration, a couple of the top heads left. She did say the administration knew about it. I'm just telling you what she said. 810, if you can clip that, can you put that out there?
And being in agreement with it, because we had a discussion don't mean load your pockets up.
See, these people, this is how this is, and Mickey, I'm gonna give you the credit for this for what I'm gonna say. And you told me, and you called them amateur politicians. Remember when you told me you talked? This is what happens when you get people that don't realize that they being played. You know what I mean? Like, of course the mayor might know about it, but you think he finna put his name on it? You think anybody from down there finna put their name on it? They play hot potato with the resolution. You know what I'm saying?
But Liddell just sent her 20. Cyrus Park just got another 25.
That's a whole lot different than 300 though.
They used to.
That's a whole lot.
300,000.
And see what people keep forgetting is that the mayor has the non-discretionary fund that he can spend $75,000.
Somebody says the administration does know, but they are trying to distance themselves. Look how long we've known Ed Taylor covering for administration. It was orchestrated.
Of course.
Oh, they getting that paper. Believe, I don't know who all is going along now, but they getting that.
You better believe it.
Well, they said council can submit their own resolutions without going through the administration.
Oh no!
Yeah, but they still sign their resolutions though. Somebody just threw that under the bottom of the pile.
$300,000. It's a process for that. It ain't just no walking up here today.
And then they did have a whole bunch of resolutions that came in and said spend it until the money is available. I mean, until it's, you know what I'm saying, while it's spend it all up while it's available. Remember, it was a couple of them that said some was like for $20,000, but to keep on renew it or whatnot while the money is available. When you never heard some resolution say that?
That's right, Stephanie.
Well, you dealing with some amateurs, and I do. I'm gonna put this up because people on the YouTube side don't know what Stephanie. This was what the family said.
I'm gonna read what Stephanie says. Stephanie says, "Hell nah." And when the FBI come here, Ed Taylor on record saying they had nothing to do with it. That's right, because it's some ass. I don't care who say what. Me and Michael Clack, we gonna talk about this in the car. Ain't no way in the world you can come up here. It's me and you. Okay, first of all, we cool. I'm the president. You my homeboy, and you got a resolution in your bag, or maybe we did talk about it at the meeting loosely or whatever. and you got a resolution. Put this on the agenda. And okay, I'm the president. I'm gonna run it on. Hell no, it don't go like that. I know that ain't the process.
Flint does.
Well, I tell you what, I plan on getting on there and finding out for sure. That better be the process. Because y'all know. Now, what I did learn from my distant cousins, I'm going to start saying that so I don't offend nobody.
Okay.
I'm learning how to tell. Because we got that snitches get stitches policy. Nah, tell. I'm learning. Be the first one to tell when there's something wrong going on and you ain't with it.
Okay, well, answer this question since both of y'all had to look at the charter. Is it any way possible that you can receive some money from a company that's coming to do business in Flint and not get in trouble?
Yeah, you got to recuse yourself from the vote.
But even before that, you got to report it on your election finance, and then it's got to be a certain amount or a certain amount of value. Yeah, but whatever it is, but you still got to report it, and it still got to be under a certain amount.
What if you don't report it? Can you?
Now you breaking the law.
Wrong. Now you do,
and then when it's time to vote on it, you gotta recuse yourself. You gotta abstain from the vote. You cannot vote on nothing.
You can't be voting for you to get no money. You gonna vote for
just
yourself
like number 7 couldn't have voted on it. Wasn't supposed to vote on that 300,000.
Sweet mama vote for herself every time. So
that's the conflict of interest, straight up and down. That's the easiest way That's the easiest way
to go to jail.
You can't.
I'm saying, but people they see this, but why is this nothing happening? You seeing this going on? I got another one for you. This go back to the clerk's office. It was proven that Liddell wasn't here for a whole year. She was here for 10 months. We had Dominic Clemens on. Now he didn't say nothing. He just said, "But when you pledged, you took that oath that you was telling the truth when you signed that affidavit when you was running."
And guess what you did? Falsified a government document when you did that, which is a federal offense. You falsified a government document.
Why ain't nothing happened?
Because people is in pocket, laying low, and then maybe they is investigating.
Maybe they
Sometimes
it take a while.
10 years. They roll up on us quick.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like these people have the green light from some people higher than them. I don't believe this little homegrown dude
can't do this.
Got this kind of juice to just because look at old Tiffany down there hair. See, you see how they getting? Yeah, you see how they getting on her tail.
Yes,
see, she didn't get her permission slip signed from Mr. Mighty. That's why they got right on her tail quick. Now, like with the water stuff. Now, like I said, Karen was in trouble. She'd be 2 weeks late. Now here he is, 2 terms behind. The Lord and told him fix it. He ain't fixed nothing yet. We still wait. We still don't have decent drinking water in Flint. 10 years. Attorneys pay.
I ain't gonna be
Michelle Young pay.
Hey, let me just say this real quick before we get off of here. Remember how the past couple of, it was a couple meetings ago, city council meetings, when all them landlords came down there and they was complaining about having to get the inspections. Remember that?
Yeah.
They can't get the inspections because the inspector too busy inspecting them empty ass schools, man, by direction of the mayor.
Down the school.
By the direction of the mayor. So he occupied over here doing this, walking around through schools with everybody.
But here you is trying to get your bar open and needing the inspector to come through there, and he up at
not even a bar. Get people, get tenants in your rental properties.
Well,
and they
that's
can't get
business though. That's business. But like I got a friend who was trying to open a business. He had to wait for an inspector to come up there. It's a wait. But they got time to be up at an empty school.
Inspecting.
Inspecting how we finna mess up your investment.
What could your professionalism tell you? Hey, you need to close this school.
Some of these people are this crooked and they want to run for other spots.
This school is in bad shape. This school is in bad shape.
I'm still trying to figure out how to stay.
We need to knock these walls down.
Didn't have to have no debate.
She had that because she was plugged. People high up said we want her because they know she gonna come in there and collect her check and go to the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, not even show up to vote.
Look,
okay,
this
your job. This her only job. I could see she had 2 or 3 jobs. I still couldn't see it because don't sign up if you ain't gonna show up to vote. But ain't nothing going on. She got all this security. She got a helicopter that can fly her over there, and she still can't make it. She ain't interested in representing you, but she wants the job, though. because she's signing up for it again.
So it is.
Got the 5th worst record in the whole state. How many state representatives is it, Mike?
It's I don't know if it's
and she the worst one, huh?
No, she 5th. She got the 5th worst.
She got the 5th worst record.
Ooh, so she the 5th worst, huh?
Yeah, she got the and that was in 2021. That was 211. I heard another one. Another year was 285 Miss votes.
Well, she in the top 5 or something. We got to give her credit for that.
Yeah, but she's the chair of the tax committee. The business tax has been increased 41%. So the small business about to take a hit in Flint in the entire state. But she's the chair of the tax committee.
110 Michigan representatives who are elected by the qualified electors of the district.
And she in the top 5
okay.
voting record.
And
no, she's number 5.
She's number 5.
That was
yeah.
So
that's her
that was 2021. So they might have another one out for last year. But
out of 117 people, she at the back of the line, 5th from the end.
Look at her.
Jeez, all you gotta do show up and say yay or nay. Even if you mess up.
Well, listen, y'all know it's gonna be some chalets. We're gonna have lawnmowers in Quincy, so the 3rd ward. But everybody in the 3rd ward, make sure y'all call my man that got the lawnmowers in Quincy Murphy. They say they cutting everybody grass this summer. Your councilman for the 3rd ward, he got that.
That's what I want to know.
He got that. He got that. He got that foreign lawnmower, the Maybachs of lawnmowers.
Yeah.
And then I'm heard the mother. What was the church that put out the mother just building the chalets? They got lawnmowers too.
That was Mount Carmel right there?
I don't know, but y'all put in right now. Call up your councilman in the 3rd ward and the ones that got that opera money for the lawnmowers. It said no grass being Flint should not be cut.
Let me tell you something. They ain't finna. I want to know how come we don't spray for mosquitoes no more? Because I talked to my friends in Grand Blanc and Flushing and all of them. They get their area sprayed for mosquitoes. We don't get the street sweeper no more.
You got 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm about to say
mosquitoes. What's the number?
Spray for mosquitoes.
Yeah, spray for mosquitoes. I want the street sweeper back picking up them leaves.
Hey, they got the steamroller in Swartz Creek. I saw it.
I know they pick up everywhere but Flint. That's what I'm saying.
But Quincy, every grass, because he got that lawnmower, and then they gave it other people 50-some thousand that was buying lawnmowers.
They gonna give everybody money that don't do nothing for you.
No, but they got this. They said they got the lawnmowers. They help to cut the properties and help people out. I'm just telling you.
We'll see how that goes.
Well, I'm telling the people now, citizens, if y'all here.
They said, what's the number? What's the number to get their grass cut?
Well, they know Quincy number, your councilman from the 3rd ward.
Well, Quincy will find you because he's a critical thinker, so he gonna get on that.
I'm already banned from the family reunion.
Right, all right. What family reunion?
I said for mine. You know, me and Quincy some kin.
My
grandparents are some kin.
Oh, you like that one dude to be on Facebook? He said, wait, let me say. He said my cousin died, and then my other cousin want to sing. They talking about he sound like Marvin Sapp. He do not sound like no Marvin Sapp, and everybody got mad at me because I would. So now they don't want me at the funeral.
Hey, look, let's get the real Juneteenth because it's coming up. Everybody who here, we need to have some presents. You know what I'm saying? Like at the real, not the one over there, the one they be having all the problems at. The real one at Forest Park.
Gotcha.
So let's everybody, get out there with our cars and actually, I want people to get out there. I'm gonna slap a vote for Clack sign on your car.
Vote for
but for real, just to show some support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, y'all still gonna do 810 day? When is that? Let's do 810 day on Juneteenth.
I'll be there, Stephanie.
Man, look, peace.
All right, we out.